In the vast depths of the internet lurk shadows darker than any nightmare. Among the countless corners of cyberspace, Reddit stands as a nexus of human curiosity and depravity. Yet within its seemingly innocuous threads lie tales so disturbing they could drive a person to madness. This is the story of one such thread, one that delved into the depths of human depravity and unearthed horrors beyond comprehension. It began innocently enough with a simple post on a subreddit dedicated to horror enthusiasts. The title caught the eye of many: "The most disturbing things you've found on Reddit." Users flocked to the thread, eager to share their own chilling discoveries. But little did they know, this thread would lead them down a path from which there would be no return. Among the replies was one that stood out, a username shrouded in mystery: Eldritch Seeker 666. His post was cryptic, his words dripping with a sense of foreboding. He claimed to have stumbled upon a hidden subreddit, one that delved into the darkest recesses of the human psyche. Intrigued and perhaps a bit foolish, several users pressed him for more information. What followed was a series of private messages exchanged between Eldritch Seeker 666 and a handful of curious Redditors. He spoke of a subreddit known only as the Abyss, a place where users shared tales so horrifying they were swiftly deleted by the moderators of Reddit. Only those brave enough to venture into the darkness could uncover its secrets. With each passing message, the curiosity of the group grew. Despite warnings from Eldritch Seeker 666 of the dangers that lay ahead, they forged onward, driven by an insatiable thirst for the unknown, and so they were granted access to the Abyss. The subreddit was unlike anything they had ever seen. His posts were filled with stories of unspeakable horror, each one more disturbing than the last. Tales of ritualistic sacrifice, cannibalism, and other atrocities filled the screen, sending shivers down the spines of those who dared to read them. But it wasn't just the stories that unnerved them, it was the comments. Users spoke as if they were living in a world where such horrors were commonplace, offering advice on how to commit the perfect murder or how to summon demons from the depths of hell. It was as if they had stumbled upon a gathering of the damned, a digital hellscape hidden from the prying eyes of the world. As they delved deeper into the abyss, the group's sense of unease grew. Strange occurrences began to plague them, as if the darkness of the subreddit was seeping into their lives. Some reported hearing whispers in the dead of night, while others claimed to see shadowy figures lurking in the corners of their rooms. Despite their growing fear, they pressed on, determined to uncover the truth behind the abyss. But the deeper they went, the more they realized that some secrets were never meant to be revealed. It was as if they had opened a door to something ancient and malevolent, something that had been waiting for them in the darkness. Then, one by one, they began to disappear. It started with Eldritch Seeker 666, the one who had led them into the abyss. His messages grew increasingly frantic, filled with warnings of impending doom. And then he was gone, his account deleted without a trace. Next was Sarah, a young woman who had been among the first to join the group. She stopped responding to messages, her profile becoming nothing more than a ghostly reminder of her former presence. As the disappearances continued, fear gripped the remaining members of the group. They knew they were being watched, knew that something sinister lurked in the shadows of the abyss, but try as they might, they could find no way to escape its grasp. And then, one fateful night, they received a message unlike any other. It was a post from the abyss itself, a chilling proclamation of its power and influence. It spoke of ancient gods and forgotten rituals, of sacrifices made in the name of darkness. Terrified and desperate, the remaining members of the group vowed to shut down the abyss once and for all. They reached out to the moderators of Reddit, begging them to intervene before it was too late. But their pleas fell on deaf ears, as if the abyss held sway over even the highest powers of the internet. In the end, only one member of the group remained, a young man named Alex. He alone had the courage to confront the abyss head-on, to challenge the darkness that threatened to consume them all. With a sense of determination born of desperation, he logged on to Reddit one final time, prepared to face whatever horrors awaited him. But as he entered the abyss for the last time, he found himself staring into the void. The subreddit was empty, its posts and comments erased as if they had never existed. Confused and disoriented, Alex searched for any sign of the darkness that had once consumed him, and then he saw it. A single post, hidden among the countless others that had been deleted. It was a message from Eldritch Seeker 666, a final warning from beyond the grave. In chilling detail, it spoke of a ritual to summon the ancient god of the abyss, a being of unimaginable power and malevolence. With a sinking feeling in his heart, Alex realized the truth. The abyss was not just a subreddit, it was a gateway to something far more sinister. And by entering its depths, he had unwittingly unleashed a force that could not be contained. In the end, Alex was consumed by the darkness, his mind shattered by the horrors he had witnessed. And as for the abyss, it remains to this day, lurking in the shadows of the internet, waiting for the next unsuspecting soul to stumble upon its unholy secrets. For in the depths of Reddit, there are horrors beyond imagination, and some secrets are better left buried in the darkness.